Let us again remind ourselves what is the ultimate truth and try to expand the state of Zoom more and more to reach unified state on this planet. Zoom means collecting together and good discussion how to bring unity among all. This is the meaning of Zoom. And what is the ultimate state of Zoom? To experience a unified state. That is called Kaivalya state. जूम का जो अंतिम लक्ष्य है वो यही है. जूम का अर्थ होता है कि हम सब लोग मिल करके एक ऐसा उत्सव मनाएं जिसमें एकता की अनुभूति हो. इसका अंतिम लक्ष्य क्या होगा? जिसको यूनिफाइड स्टेट कहते हैं, इसको यूनिफिकेशन कहते हैं, इसको कैवल स्टेट कहते हैं, इसकी अनुभूति हो. वास्तव में रियलिटी क्या है? ब्रह्मांड की सभी रचनाएं आपस में जुड़ी हैं. किसी से कोई रचना अलग नहीं है, लेकिन आंखों से ये दिखता नहीं है. क्रिया का अभ्यास करते करते आंखें बदल जाती हैं. आंखों से जो दो दिखता है फिर एक दिखता है. ब्रह्मांड की सारी रचनाएं आपस में मिली हैं, उनके बीच में दूरी नहीं है. इन डे टू डे लाइफ and observe the universe with the help of these eyes, then we experience existence of two or many. But when you practice Kriya Yoga sincerely, you reach to a point where we realize two never exist. The same eyes try to experience existence of one. That is the ultimate aim. That is called unified state. That is called experiencing unification, Kaivalya state. This whole thing, see, whole thing is a state of Yoga. Yoga means absence of time and space. You know, it is falling down that I should tell about this, right? Okay, I'm going to tell you. ये नाराज था, गिर गया कि हमारे बारे में बोल नहीं रहे हैं. ये है महातार बाबा डंडा. डेरा डंडी उठाओ. इट एक्सप्लेन्स. It is called the physical universe. It is connected with the astral universe, blue one. It is connected with the causal universe, this white one. This is the head, two arms, two legs. Moment you realize head, two arms, both legs is presence of light. Light means knowledge. Light means what kind of knowledge? To realize a state of unity. That is the knowledge. The whole thing, it represents cosmos, physical, astral and causal. This is called the Maya. The Mahatma used to hold the Maya and walk. And when he said Dera Dandi Uthao, it means now let us disappear. हम लोग बहुत ही भाग्यशाली हैं. हम जूम सेशन में बैठे हैं. इसका एकमात्र लक्ष्य सब जुड़ना. ऐसा लक्ष्य क्यों है? क्योंकि हम जुड़े हुए हैं, आंखों से दिखता नहीं. इसलिए क्रिया योग ध्यान करके इन आंखों को रूपांतरित होना है. जैसे कि बीज में क्या है? एक वृक्ष है, दिखता नहीं. जब बीज को स्प्राउट करिए, बीज बड़ा होकर के वृक्ष में बदलता है. Try to observe about the seed. Within a seed, there is a tree. Try to see banyan tree seed is very small. It's smaller than mustard seed. Within that, big tree is there. In big tree, how many leaves? Infinite. What is the quantity of wood? Infinite. The leaves and quantity of wood all are infinite. There is no limit. Therefore, within that infinite exists. Within head to toes, infinite exists. infinite is manifesting in this form head to toe. To experience this truth is called the aim of Kriya Yoga meditation. And practice, when we start enjoying practice, and such great enjoyment that you cannot leave practice. We can say, I'm ready to leave to experience ultimate aim. I do not want, but I want practice because practice is ever new joy. I do not want knowledge, power, peace, joy, anything. I do not want immortality, but I need practice. It means we have reached the stage of oneness with our creation. जब ऐसा था का अभ्यास करते करते नित्य नई आनंद की अनुभूति होती है और मन में आ जाए कि हमें ज्ञान नहीं चाहिए, हमें शक्ति, शांति, आनंद, अमरता कुछ भी नहीं चाहिए, हमें तो प्रैक्टिस करके एक आनंद चाहिए, एक नए जॉय की, नए आनंद की अनुभूति करनी है। ये है जब ऐसा करते हैं कि हमें प्रैक्टिस करके एक नए आनंद की अनुभूति होनी है, बाकी में कुछ नहीं चाहिए, तो इसका अर्थ यही हुआ हम पूरे ब्रह्मांड से जुड़ गए, किसी से अलग नहीं। ये है everything is so simple if we do not believe in activity of logic, in activity of wisdom, in activity of mind. You try to suspend them completely and practice love with the God. Where is God? God alone exists. God exists in your form. God exists in this form head to toe. God exists in the form of earth, water, all kind of radiations, all kind of fire element, air, sky, galaxies, solar system, plants, animals. God exists in the form of all creations. Try to practice love of God. It means accept each and every creation is the most important, because God has become that creation. And how to celebrate creations are more important, because within head to toes you will find this is the fifth, is called the kingdom of energy and atom molecules. This is kingdom of plant, animal kingdom. This is the human kingdom, intellectuals. This is human kingdom who celebrate singularity. This is the prophet. Here is the omnipresent God. The whole thing, all thing exists everywhere. If you do not like your finger, then you do not like them. You do not like angels, you do not like human being, animal kingdom, plant kingdom, atomic kingdom, energy kingdom. How to like fingers? Try to experience this and accept this is the most important thing in the life. In the same way, middle finger is the most important. This finger, palm, each and every point of head to toe is most important. You cannot forget it. You cannot miss it. याद रखिए कि जो इम्पोर्टेंस अपने अस्तित्व की, जब इसको इम्पोर्टेंस देने लगिएगा तब समस्याएं जाती हैं, नहीं तो समस्याएं बनी रहेंगी। अपने पूरे अस्तित्व में ये जो आप देख रहे हैं चित्र, ये ऊर्जा का अणुपरमाणुओं का क्षेत्र, ये वनस्पति, जीव जंतु, जो मानव जो लॉजिक से काम करते हैं, वह मानव जो अद्वैत में है, ये है पैगंबर, प्रॉफिट, ऑमनीप्रेजेंट गॉड। ये पूरा का पूरा ये सब हर जगह पर है, नाखून में है, चमड़े में है, मांसपेशियों में है, एक एक बूंद खून में है। अगर अपनी अनुभूति की हम निंदा करते हैं, ये दुख है, तनाव है, टेंशन है, ये प्रॉब्लम है, सिर से पैर की उंगली तक अनुभूति अच्छी नहीं लग रही है, तो सबसे बड़ी गलती करते हैं। What is the greatest mistake? When you feel head to toes, all various changes within, what we experience is discomfort. I'm not feeling good today. Why? Because too much cloud, too much rain, Everything is humid. In some place, I do not like where too much hot. I do not like so heavy rain. Because when you have complaint with the external things, in fact, you have complaint with within self. Therefore, in Kriya Yoga meditation, we learn how to live life without complaint. क्रिया योग ध्यान में हमें अनुभव करते हैं कि कैसे हम जीवन बिना कंप्लेन के रहें, बस जिसको यहीं से हम अभ्यास करें। जब हम लेटे होते हैं, चाहे पीठ के बल लेटे जिसको सुपाइन पोज कहते हैं, या पेट के बल लेटे प्रॉन पोज, या राइट साइड लेफ्ट साइड, या लेट करके बैठ रहे हों, बैठ करके खड़े हो रहे हों, खड़े होने के बाद चलना शुरू किए हों, कुछ भी कर रहे हों, हर समय अपनी एकाग्रता सिर से पैर की उंगली तक उस अस्तित्व में बढ़ती जाए और जितनी अनुभूतियां हैं उनके प्रति हमारे भावना, विचार, धारणा ठीक हो, सद्भावना हो, सद्विचार, सच्ची धारणा हो कि सारी अनुभूतियां अमरता का अनुभूति है। इसी अनुभूति को सर्वशक्तिमान तत्व भी कहते हैं। यही परम शांति तत्व है, यही परम आनंद भी है, यही सब कुछ है। Try to practice immediately in whatever position you are. If you are in lying position, lying on the back, that is called the supine position, lying on the stomach, prawn position, lying on the right side, left side, or you are performing from lying to sitting position, sitting to standing, standing to walking, working or resting, in whatever position head to toes exist, try to experience its presence, appreciate all changes within whatever you feel. Moment you start appreciating all changes within what you feel, within each and every change you will find all in all. When practice it. If you have decided you will never miss the practice, you will practice all the time, you will learn how to practice all the time. Then write down bold letter, you will live on this earth till you decide. Then we have to live on this planet to fulfill our aim, that manufacturing of weapons, selling and purchasing of weapons should be accepted as the most evil work. Killing of animal, slaughtering of animal is most evil work. But if anybody doing evil work, we have not to get injury to that person. Getting injury to that person because that person killing animals is not allowed. That person cutting the green trees, they are going to kill, destroy, that person is not allowed. Because human life is the most precious. Just practice yoga meditation, create an atmosphere of truth and non-violence. One day you will realize this manufacturing of weapons, selling, purchasing will stop. Slaughterhouse will be closed. Killing of animals will be closed. All license of revolver, gun, everything will be cancelled. A time will come that excise, export, import will be gone. There will not be manufacturing of the liquor. A liquor which demagnetizes our neurons. This is our neuron structure. This neuron is something, with the help of neuron we see, we listen, we touch, we smell, we walk, we work. If there is demagnetization of neurons, that is the greatest mistake. All the synthetic alcohol, painkiller, narcotic drugs, overeating, eating of refined things like sugar. White sugar is called refined things. Anything which is refined, if you are eating, that demagnetizes these neurons and we lose our perception. Losing our perception means not experiencing God. Therefore, time will come in the future that liquor business will stop. No children will lie. All children have very strong willpower. They understand. They understand Kriya Yoga better than what you can imagine. They will create an atmosphere that export import of liquor should be stopped. There should not be synthesis of liquor. अच्छी तरह से याद रखिए कि भविष्य में ये सब चीजें हो जाएंगी। हथियारों का बनाना, बेचना, खरीदना ये समझा जाएगा अमानवीय कर्म है, घोर अमानवीय कर्म। और ऐसी चीजों को बनाना जो हमारे न्यूरॉन्स क्या है, जिससे ब्रेन और स्पाइनल कॉर्ड बना है, जिसकी वजह से हम देखते हैं, सुनते हैं, उठते हैं, बैठते हैं, चलते फिरते हैं, उस रचना को न्यूरॉन्स कहते हैं। अल्कोहल लेने से डिमैग्नेटाइज होता है, पेन किलर लेने से, कोई ड्रग लेने से, ओवर ईटिंग से, ऐसा खाना खाइए जो सिंथेटिक हो, जैसे वाइट शुगर है और सारी सिंथेटिक चीज़ें, उसको खाइए तो डिमैग्नेटाइज होता है। जब डिमैग्नेटाइज होगा तो परसेप्शन घटेगा। परसेप्शन घटने का अर्थ क्या है? हम प्रभु की अनुभूति नहीं कर रहे हैं। ये सब चीज भविष्य में होगी, और जितने लोग क्रिया का अभ्यास करते हैं उन्हीं के द्वारा ही ये सब होगा। All persons who are practicing Kriya Yoga on this planet, they are going to work for it. They are going to work for it. What you are listening, that is very important. Therefore, future is bright for all. जैसे एक समय था, लोग कहते थे कि समुद्र हम लांघ नहीं सकते हैं क्योंकि समुद्र की हम पूजा करते हैं, उसका अपमान होगा। जैसे गलत कॉन्सेप्ट था, अब समुद्र को हम लांघने लगे हैं, समुद्र में नहाने लगे हैं, शिप से, हवाई जहाज से समुद्र के उस पार जाने लगे हैं। There was a time it was accepted you cannot cross the ocean because we worship the ocean. If you are crossing the ocean, you are doing inhuman activity. Now this confusion disappeared. Now we have ship and we have flight. We are able to cross the ocean. We don't feel this that we are inhumanity. This is inhuman work. We don't say it. In the same way, what you are listening, do not think it is something tough. It is very easy. We are moving in the same direction. The whole human consciousness is moving in the same direction. That is where you are going to expand truth and nonviolence. Everything we are progressing in very high way. All are improving. All. If somebody is doing mistake, that person is able to realize quickly that this is mistake. That is also sign symptom of evolution. सभी लोग आगे बढ़ रहे हैं, जो गलती कर रहे हैं वो भी आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। गलती करके समझ में आ जाता है गलती कर रहे हैं, पहले समझने में देर लगती थी। हम गलती कर रहे हैं, सही कर रहे हैं, अब समझ में जल्दी आता है। Nowadays we are doing good, or we are not doing good. We have better understanding than before. Therefore, what Mahatma Baba said, future is bright for all. Same thing was printed by Swami in Holy Science. Future is bright for all. For criminals, future is bright because they will know quickly that they are criminal. They will know how to stop criminal behavior. Then they will try to follow the opposite. Therefore, this is good for all varieties of the human being. जितने प्रकार के लोग हैं पृथ्वी पर, सबके लिए भविष्य अच्छा है। जो क्रिमिनल एक्टिविटीज में अमानवीय कर्म, उनके लिए भविष्य अच्छा है, क्योंकि जल्दी पता पा जाएंगे कि कर्म अमानवीय है। फिर ये भी पता पा जाएंगे हम कैसे उच्च कर्म करें, ये भी हो जाएगा। दिस इज इम्पॉर्टेंट। आई एम गोइंग टू एक्सप्लेन what is Kriya Yoga in the simplest way. Kriya Yoga means if you try to practice the state of yoga with kriyas, with all kind of kriyas, kriyas means what you feel within head to toe. There are million, infinite number of activities going on within. Want to practice oneness with that. Try to practice oneness with that more and more, more and more. That is called Kriya Yoga meditation. When you practice oneness with that, try to accept the peaceful philosophy of Vedas, gospel, that what you are experiencing is presence of God. That is simple thing. क्रिया योग क्या है कि हम योग की अवस्था को प्राप्त करें. योग का अर्थ दूरी की शून्यता. जितनी प्रकार की क्रियाएं हो रही हैं, जितनी प्रकार की क्रियाएं हो रही हैं, सिर से पैर की उंगली तक इसमें अनगिनत क्रियाएं हो रही हैं. इनके साथ एकता की अनुभूति करिए और इन क्रियाओं के प्रति वैदिक ज्ञान के अनुसार कि परब्रह्म की उपस्थिति इसके अलावा कुछ भी नहीं है, यही अभ्यास करना ही क्रिया योग है. इसको स्वामी गिरी होली साइंस में किस तरह से वर्णन किया है. स्वामी गिरी एक्सप्लेन द सेम थिंग इन द होली साइंस in chapter number 3, procedure, yajna. We write yajna in two ways. Practicing yajna is called practicing Kriya Yoga. What is yajna? At present you see yajna is celebrated like a children's play. They have fireplace. In that they put something, oil and butter and so many other things, food material, dry fruit, so many things. And what? This is called the performing yajna. In that performing yajna is little, because when you feel the heat around, so many heats, but you have decided you will sit here and you will not get up. You are going to sit 2 hours here. You are doing here swaha, swaha, but you will sit here. Getting so much smoke, still you will sit here. Feeling so much heat, still will sit here. Sitting here, enjoying smoke, enjoying heat, forcefully sitting is also practicing little bit yajna. Because we are going to experience your head to toes. You have decided not to stand. 2 hours you will sit. In 2 hours what you are feeling? Horrible condition. Big smoke, unnatural heat, but you are tolerating it. In that tolerance, what you feel head to toes more. That is practicing yajna maybe 0.1%. And what is real yajna? It is explained in holy science. Tapa, Swadhyaya, Brahmidhanan yajna. Practicing tapa. And practicing tapa, what does it mean? Ta means, already I explained yesterday, when you put tongue against upper palate, there is no sound. One try to remove it like this, that is ta, 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 that is clapping. Lungs is clapping, ta, ta, heart beating, ta, ta, pulse rate, ta, ta. When you try to experience this pulsation and accept this pulsation is, this is Tapa. This pulsation is Pa. Pa means pavitra, purity. Pa means pavitra, means complete purity. Pure consciousness is called the Pa. What you feel? Pulsation, lungs expansion, contraction, which brings this movement, air is coming and going, which is giving the movement of the heart muscles, pulsation. All this is purest of pure activity. Never say discomfort. This practice is called Tapa. Tapa का अर्थ है, ता का अर्थ है, जब ता को ऊपर के पैलेट से लगाते हैं और फिर हटाते हैं तो हो जाता ता. इसका मतलब क्लैपिंग. हमारा लंग्स फैलता सिकुड़ता है ता. हमारा हार्ट पल्सेशन था, नाड़ी पल्सेशन था. तो ये जो ता की एक्टिविटी है क्या? ये है पा. पा कहते पवित्र हो. तो सिर से पैर की उंगली तक जो कुछ हमें अनुभव होता पवित्र तत्व है वो. यही प्रैक्टिस करना ही तप है. जब प्रैक्टिस करते हैं तब अपने बारे में पता चलता. स्वाध्याय, हम कौन हैं, अपने बारे में पता चलते ही पता चलता. ब्रह्म निधानान. अरे तो ब्रह्म निधानान है तो ज्ञान का समुद्र है. ब्रह्म का अर्थ है ज्ञान, सृजन, सुरक्षा, परिवर्तन का ज्ञान। निधानान मीन्स समुद्र, कृपा निधान, कृपा का समुद्र, ब्रह्म निधानान, ब्रह्म का समुद्र। तो सिर से पैर की उंगली तक जितनी अनुभूतियां हो रही हैं, इसको आप पकड़ते जाइए, अनुभव करते जाइए, तो क्या पता चलता है, अरे तो ज्ञान का समुद्र है, ये सुख दुख नहीं है। When you feel head to toes, what you experience within head to toes, all various kinds of changes, try to expect oneness with that, and what you realize, this is ocean of knowledge of creation, preservation and change. It's so simple to practice Kriya Yoga, so simple. The simplest of simple practice you can imagine. In lying position, what you feel, all various changes, accept them, purest of pure. When you are lying down on supine on the back, lying down on the stomach prawn, lie down on the right side, left side, whatever. Or from lying you are sitting, standing, you are all activities are resting all the time. Whatever feeling within head to toe, accept it purest of pure. This is simplest thing. Keep on practicing it. You will realize the best in your life. What is the best? Unification. You will feel perfectly united with all.